Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Monday, November 13th, and this is our video commentary. You know, there's a lot of talk about Vice President Joe Biden. Apparently, he has a book and he's going around. So he's obviously getting questions about 2016 and 2020 and what's going to happen. Is he going to run again? These are all perfectly legitimate topics, given the fact that he's, of course, a former vice president. Regarding 2016, would he have defeated President Trump? You know, that's just one of those hypothetical questions. Nobody really knows. Nobody really knows. That's like saying that the Dodgers or that the Cubs would have beaten the Astros in the World Series. Well, unfortunately for the Cubs or their fans, it was the Dodgers who played the Astros, and one of those two teams won the World Series. As we know, it was the Astros. So all these hypothetical what-if questions they're interesting, but they don't really tell you anything about what could have happened in 2016. Now, regarding 2020, I do think that there are two scenarios. One, where Vice President Biden will not run, and the other scenario is where he will run. And let me kind of give you what I mean by that. The first scenario, let's make this a very good scenario for the Democrats. The Republicans cannot do anything in the Congress. Come next summer, the Republicans are a disaster. President Trump is not doing a lot. He then faces, or the party faces, a very angry electorate. In November 2018, the Republicans lose the House. They may even lose the Senate. And now you have a basically crippled President Trump with a with a Democrat House and a Democrat Senate. This particular scenario would suggest that there's an opening for the Democrats in 2020, a very good opening, let's say, to defeat the incumbent Donald Trump. In that scenario, I don't think the Democrats would turn to Vice President Biden. I think they're more likely to turn to one of the new faces or somebody else, but not Vice President Biden. Now, the other scenario is a very good scenario for the Republicans. They pass tax reform. They do something about health care. They pick up some seats in the Senate in 2018. They keep the House. President Trump has a few success stories overseas, particularly with North Korea and with also with ISIS and so on. So he is looking very, very strong as he stands for re-election in 2020. I think that's the scenario where a Joe Biden would be a very convenient nominee for the Democrats, because they need somebody to go in and lose against Trump. They need basically somebody to be a sacrificial lamb to lose to President Trump. And Biden would be the perfect choice for that because he's got nothing to lose. He doesn't have a future after that. It would be like Stevenson in 1956 against Eisenhower, or Mondale in 1984 against Reagan. Those are the kind of candidates that the party puts up when they don't think they have any chance of winning the presidency. So I think in that scenario, a situation where you have a very strong President Trump seeking re-election, I think in that scenario, I could see the Democrats turning to Joe Biden and saying, Joe, we need you one more time. We need somebody to be nominated, and we want you to go out there and carry the flag. Now, of course, what scenario will happen, I don't know. We just don't know. These things are so crazy these days. There's so many balls up in the air. I think you can pretty much dream up whatever scenario you want. But I think right now, if I was a betting person, and I'm not, I would say he's not running. He's not running for president. I think he's pretty happy where he's at. And I think he understands that running for president is not only an extremely difficult job, but he's going to be 77 by the time the campaign starts. And given the physical demands of the campaign and everything else, I just don't see Vice President Biden running. So that's just my scenario. I don't see a Biden in our future, but I could be wrong. I didn't see a Trump nor an Obama in our future either many years ago. Thank you for watching. We have all of these commentaries over in our YouTube page, as well as Twitter, as well as blog. Thank you for watching, folks. Have a wonderful day. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas.